Being a petrol head can be a bit of a curse at times. I mean, look at all the cars from a distance. Reading reviews and watching YouTube videos is great, but really, what we all want to do is get in the driver's seat and test these bad boys out for ourselves. But, of course, the almighty dollar gets in the way of our fun, meaning we never get to drive these awesome and expensive cars for real. Well, that was until today. In this video, we'll show you that you can drive a premium and reliable car of your dreams for less than $10,000. And trust me, you'll want to stick around to the end of the video. The last car on this list will shock you. So, what's this magical secret for finding reliable cars that won't break the bank? Well, my friend, it's all about exploring the magic of the used car market. If you were to buy pretty much any car new, from a VW up to a Lambo, it's going to set you back a massive chunk of cash. And then, as soon as you drive out of the showroom, the resale value of your car could drop by half or even more. Now, if you're buying new, this does kinda suck. But if you're looking for a bargain on your dream vehicle, this is a bit of a dream scenario. As long as you get it from a responsible owner, used cars are reliable, feel new, and cost a fraction of the price. So, with that being said, let's take a look at some of the best deals you can get your hands on today. (2008) Audi TT. Ever since I saw the TT as a kid, I've wanted one. That sleek profile makes the model look like a much faster and more expensive model than it actually is. Come on, it's a convertible Audi. What's not to love? Now, if you want a TT today, you can expect to pay upwards of $40,000 without a payment plan that adds interest. But if you don't mind taking an older model, specifically the 2008 variant, you can cut this cost by 4. The used price for a 2008 TT sits at about $9,000 right now for cars that have 90,000 plus miles on the clock. Of course, that's a lot of miles, but if you're willing to compromise, there's no reason why you can't be driving around town with the wind in your hair and an Audi badge behind you for less than $10,000. 2005 Jaguar XKR. Another awesome car that's yet to be mentioned on this list is the 2005 Jaguar XKR. Now, let me tell you something. If you rock up anywhere in a Jag, people will look at you differently. This brand of car has such heritage, and most people think that to afford one, you'll need to spend tens of thousands of dollars. Little do they know that you can pick up an XKR for just $10,000. This specific model comes with a supercharged 4.2-litre V8, delivering 390 horsepower and an impressive 399 pound-feet of torque. With a smooth automatic transmission, you'll be able to propel this thing from 0 to 60 in just over 5 seconds. The handling of the XKR is pretty impressive too. Steering is accurate, and thanks to tight suspension, the handling response is great. The cabin is another treat. The entire interior is covered in leather and embodies British luxury at its finest. And despite being 18 years old, there's also a decent array of infotainment. 2010 Jaguar XJ V8. Let's stay on British soil for a moment and check out the 2010 Jaguar XJ V8. This saloon screams luxury in virtually every way possible, from that long, sleek bodywork to the roaring sound of the V8 to the leather-coated interior that makes you feel like James Bond. This particular model produces 385 horsepower, and with a 5-litre engine, can sprint up to 60 miles per hour in under 4 seconds. The 20-inch wheels help the handling to be buttery smooth and accurate, so you shouldn't have many problems around tight bends either. You can find plenty of deals for the XJ at the $10,000 price mark, with most of these models exceeding 100,000 miles on the clock. But thanks to the XJ's reliability, this shouldn't be an issue. What car gave this model an excellent overall score of 94.3%, which is very impressive. 1997 Porsche Boxster 986. The Boxster has always been renowned as an awesome sports car that drives well and is incredibly well balanced. And for $10,000, you can experience this driving excellence, albeit in a car that's 26 years old. The combination of Porsche's straight-six engine, the mid-engine setup, and fantastic handling makes for a car that feels near perfect to drive. Through every turn and straight, you can really feel that German engineering working, making everything accurate and quick. However, as the 1997 model is starting to get a little old, you probably don't want this as your everyday car. It's more of a piece to enjoy when on the track or when you want to have some fun on the roads. Oh, and let's clear something up. The Boxster is not a hairdresser's car. It's a driver's car, and anyone who knows their stuff will respect the person behind the wheel of one of these things. 1986 Bentley Turbo. Bentley is the very epitome of luxury and class, and if you want to get your hands on one new, you'll need to part with literally hundreds of thousands of dollars. But if you don't mind a classic car feel, you can get your hands on a 1986 Bentley Turbo for just under $10,000. The 1986 Turbo comes packed with a roaring V8, which gives the Turbo a bellowing soundtrack that you'll never get bored of. And inside, the story just gets better. The Turbo is full of luxury amenities like red leather seats, custom coachwork, and a surprising amount of infotainment. And that ride is still smooth to this day. Thing is, nobody's gonna know that this thing cost you 10 grand. To the average eye, this could easily pass as a $200,000 car, and heads will turn as you drive down the streets. And as long as you look after it, the Turbo will last you years, and according to an owner on Autocar, the maintenance costs are much lower than you'd think. 2009 Mercedes-Benz E-Class. If you're looking for something that prioritizes luxury over speed, then you might be interested in the 2009 Mercedes-Benz E-Class. For around $9,000, you can pick one of these up, and boy, do you get a lot of car for the money. Besides the gorgeous body, epic V6, and brilliant handling, the E-Class makes for an awesome everyday car. The cabin's comfortable, full of infotainment and other bells and whistles. You can even retract the roof if you want to enjoy the sun. Beyond this, the E-Class gets extra points for its reliability and safety ratings. Even if you buy this car with 100,000 miles on the clock, it'll run for years, as long as you service it properly. And if you need a car that's safe for your family, the E-Class is full of safety features that will put your mind at ease. 2014 Mercedes-Benz C-Class. If you don't want something quite as big as the E-Class, but still want to experience German luxury at a reasonable price point, then the 2014 Mercedes-Benz C-Class might be what you've been looking for. The quickest models come equipped with a 2-litre engine producing 245 horsepower, which gives the C-Class more than enough kick to be incredibly exciting. Couple that with the sharp handling and impressive braking, and this thing is very fun to drive. The interior is even more impressive. Everything is covered in leather, and there's more than enough room to fit 4 passengers comfortably. Driver assistance features are pretty decent too, and as long as you get a well-spec'd model, you'll be treated to all kinds of goodies, like a reversing camera, cruise control, and more. And just like the E-Class, the C-Class is a reliable and dependable car that will run as long as you need it to, provided you service it regularly. When doing research for this video, we saw models with well over 100,000 miles on the clock, and they look brand new. 2010 Audi A6. Let's round off this list with arguably the most sensible pick, the 2010 Audi A6. This car is renowned for its reliability thanks to that pinpoint German accuracy. I mean, there are users who have stated that A6 lasted for over 300,000 miles. However, this isn't just a safe choice. The A6 also screams luxury on the inside and out. You can never get bored of that long, sleek profile, and even though it's not flashy, you'll definitely get some attention in this thing. You'll be looked after in the cabin too, with a range of infotainment and driver assistance tools to make longer trips a breeze. And who can get bored of the performance from a V6? This isn't the most powerful engine on our list, but it is one of the smoothest. Couple this with the immaculate handling, and the A6 is just a pleasure to drive, because it'll go wherever you want it to, no matter how quickly you're driving. Ultimately, this list has shown that you don't have to be a millionaire to experience the best the automotive world has to offer. Once you start looking for deals, you'll realize that there are thousands of awesome cars right at your fingertips, ready to be driven. We hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Oh, and if you're interested, we just released a video about Lamborghini's new model, the Lanzador. It's definitely worth checking out.